I remember the day I stumbled upon a subreddit that sent shivers down my spine. It was a gloomy evening, rain tapping gently on my window as I browsed through various corners of the internet. That's when I stumbled upon a subreddit with an innocuous name, something like our eerie encounters. At first, it seemed like any other subreddit, filled with stories of strange occurrences and unsettling encounters. But as I delved deeper, I began to notice a pattern. The stories, while different in detail, all shared a common thread of inexplicable fear. The comments were equally unsettling, filled with users sharing their own eerie experiences that sent chills down my spine. One particular story caught my attention. It was titled, "The Whispering Woods, Enrico," under the tale of a hiker who had ventured into a seemingly ordinary forest. As he walked deeper, the atmosphere grew thick with an otherworldly silence. He described feeling watched, shadows dancing at the corner of his vision. Suddenly, he heard faint whispers that seemed to echo through the trees, carrying words that chilled his soul. The comments were flooded with users sharing similar stories of strange forests and unsettling whispers. As I continued scrolling, a growing sense of unease settled in my gut. Each story seemed to pull me further into a web of fear, ensnaring my curiosity. I couldn't tear my eyes away from the screen, even as the stories became more sinister. Accounts of abandoned buildings where ghostly apparitions roamed, of phantom footsteps echoing in empty hallways, and of sinister figures appearing in photographs taken in supposedly empty rooms. With each tale, my heart raced and my breathing quickened. I couldn't believe the hold this subreddit had over me. As though an invisible hand was guiding me deeper into its twisted narratives, refusing to let go. I tried to shake off the feeling, but it was as if the stories had taken on a life of their own, wrapping around me like a suffocating fog. Hours turned into a seemingly endless night as I continued to scroll through the chilling stories. By now, the rain outside had intensified, and the occasional thunderclap seemed to sync with the eerie tales on my screen. I stumbled upon a story titled, "The Haunting of Our Eerie," a meta-narrative that spoke of a malevolent force lurking within the subreddit itself. The author claimed that those who delved too deep would find themselves haunted by the very stories they read. My heart raced as I read the account, and a sense of dread settled over me. I tried to exit the subreddit, to escape its grasp, but the back button seemed unresponsive. Panic surged through me as I realized I was trapped, a prisoner of the very horror stories I had sought out. The whispers seemed to grow louder, filling the room with an otherworldly cacophony that sent shivers down my spine. In a final desperate attempt to break free, I shut down my computer, plunging the room into darkness. The rain continued to pour outside, a fitting backdrop to my terror. I sat in the silence, trembling, waiting for the nightmare to end. Slowly, the whispers began to fade, and I cautiously powered on my computer. To my relief, I found myself back at my browser's homepage, as though the subreddit had never existed. I breathed a sigh of relief, realizing that I had narrowly escaped the clutches of whatever malevolent force had taken hold of me. With trembling hands, I closed the browser and shut down my computer for the night. As I crawled into bed, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had glimpsed something beyond the realm of our understanding, something that should have remained hidden. Even now, as I recount this tale, I can't help but feel a lingering unease. The memory of that subreddit and its unsettling stories continues to haunt me, a reminder that there are some corners of the internet that are better left unexplored. So, if you ever find yourself tempted to venture into the depths of our eerie encounters or any similar subreddit, I implore you to heed my warning and turn back before it's too late.